So, DP Photography here, bringing another video, and today we're just doing my last ride of 2023, New Year's Eve in Key West. Man, I gotta say I had a blast doing it. You know, Key West is pretty beautiful year round, man. It's like, as you can see, the ocean on me on both sides and whatnot. It's not that densely packed, at least not in this area. White Street Pier, it's got some people, you know, sparingly spread out throughout the place, man, but it's still just beautiful, you know. It's good to be by the sea. It's good to be able to breathe in that natural air and just get out there and float, man. Like 2023 has been a great year for me. It's the year that I actually discovered the Onewheel, man, and I have had a blast, you know, in the few short months that I have had it. I've learned a lot, you know, I've fallen a few times, you know, which is part of the process. And, you know, I've gotten my skill level up. I've gotten real good when it comes to this 360 camera and getting it to do what I wanted to do. And, you know, I just enjoy the life that, you know, Onewheeling has brought me. You know, I'm currently sitting at 989 subscribers. You know, this thing has really inspired my YouTube channel and it has taken off. A lot of you might not know it. You know, when I first started my YouTube channel, it was pretty much just for politics and whatnot. You know, this YouTube channel got started on a humbug. It wasn't something that I planned on doing, but I actually interviewed a politician here in Key West, and, you know, another politician saw that and wanted to come on, and, you know, before I knew it, I had the mayor and the commissioner and, you know, the state representatives, and I had, you know, so many different people that wanted to come on. Like, look at how beautiful this is, man. Key West is, this is, you know, it's just paradise, you know. I mean, it's not perfect. It's definitely not the perfect place, but it's nice to be that close to the ocean. You know, I've been in some places where, you know, you don't get to see that. You know, the sun sets behind a mountain, you know, it just disappears. And here, you know, you can actually see the sunset right from the beach. There's nothing in between you and the ocean. Unless you get over there by the cruise ships, then yeah, you get a little bit of disappointment. But for the most part, you know, you get to see the sunset from anywhere you go, man, and it's just very, very enjoyable. Onewheeling is everything for me, man. You know, when I say it's become a big part of my life, it's something that I think about every time I'm going to do anything. You know, at this very moment, I'm getting ready to go eat something, and my wife and them have already left, and I'll be meeting them there via Onewheel. You know, I won't have to find parking, or I'll be able to ride right up into the restaurant, man. And I'm pretty well known around Key West for this Onewheel. Now, this year I actually bought my son a Pint X, you know, which we're currently in the process of teaching him how to ride. You know, he's gotten a little bit better. I don't know if I'm more scared or he's more scared because, you know, I don't want him to go fast just yet. But, you know, another thing that I've learned, or another thing that I want, you know, is one of these billets, you know. Billet wheels made by Onewheel parts. I know they just recently came out with the GTS hub, but I'm not really interested in that. I'm more interested in the billet, man. I've been trying to win one in the Onewheel Waffles community, but I'm not the type of person that really wins anything, man. So I pretty much just been donating, you know, my money and whatnot. And I think I'm done with that. I think I'm just gonna be purchasing a billet. You know, they're $6.99. I think they're on sale right now for $5.99. But it's something that I want. I'm gonna probably go with the option for teal. You know, it's in between teal, purple, and black. Teal is one of my favorite colors, I guess because it's close to the color of the ocean. Man, yeah, this is Key West. This is Key West. And this is, so I used to work at this hotel right here, Southernmost on the beach. It's a nice place to work. Before I became an entrepreneur and working for myself, I'm now a full-time photographer / videographer here on the island. But before I did that, for 7 years, I was the manager of the pool at Southernmost on the beach. Now, here's where things start to get a little bit more populated now. And the Southernmost Point is pretty much always packed, but the scene looks a little bit different today. As you can see, there's some people that don't even want to wait in line. They just take their picture right up there on that little piece of concrete, man. And you know, that's another cool thing to do, you know, get that Southernmost Point in the backdrop. Southernmost Point of the United States. Pretty cool. I'll zip through these places. An old abandoned building right there. And yeah, when I use my 360 camera, most of the time I like to point it down at my feet. And I find that to be the most satisfying for me. You know, I did hold it straight out at some points in this ride, and I didn't like the shot as much as I like this. I like when I get it close to that board and you can actually see me carving a little bit and going in and out of different spaces and whatnot. To me, that looks really cool, really gnarly. You still can see everything that's going on around me. You can see the trees, you can see the sun in the background. Just a pretty cool thing to do, you know. I zip to different places, once again back on me. I don't know, man. I don't know why I like talking while I put up videos. You know, I find it to be more interesting than for me to just put, you know, the video up with a little background music. Me talking gives you a little bit more to listen to and be in tune with. But, you know, that being said, maybe we go through some tips about one-wheeling and whatnot, man. It's like, I finally broke these shoes and I really like them, you know, to the point where I'm wearing them when I'm not even on the one-wheel, which I gotta stop, you know, because these are my dedicated shoes for the one-wheel. Before I gave them a 4.5, yeah, they got 5 stars now, you know, they grip the board. Well, I still gotta give them 4 3/4. What they don't do is, like, sometimes when I'm turning a corner real slow, one of my points will lift up off of that board and the board will disengage. Now, this only happens when I'm at like 1 or 2 miles, you know, when I'm going really, really slow. But, you know, that doesn't happen when I'm riding with my Asics. I don't have that issue at all. Yeah. But like I say, 2023 has been everything. 2024 is a year that I'm definitely looking forward to. I don't know where the one-wheel is going to take me. You know, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm pretty sure that I'll pick up another board at some point. I don't know whether that'll be the GTS or the float wheel. It can't be anything else though. I definitely don't want another Pint X, or it could be another GT. I wouldn't mind having another GT. I do like the build that I got, but you know, I wouldn't mind having something different at the same time, you know, because I already got a GT. Thing is, a GT right now, you probably can find one for a great price. You know, I think I saw somebody bought one for $1,000 the other day. And that's absolutely amazing when you think about, you know, I spent for mine $2,350 plus, you know, I put it on the rails and, you know, all my upgrades and whatnot, which is a lot. But, you know, it makes the board ride as I like it. Now, we can talk about my upgrades a little bit. WTF grills with the 4mm hex grip tape, back air pad, floater shack fender, detachable, or that's detachable or convertible, or I don't know what you might call that. I love riding over this brick like that. Yeah, I really like riding over the brick like that. But the upgrades, man, they make the board a little lower to the ground, a little more swift. Feels real good. I do feel these bumps and whatnot, but they're not that bad. Definitely a lot better than riding on the stock GT. I gotta say that. I have done all these same upgrades to the Pint X. Now, the Onewheel GT versus the Pint X, man. Really no comparison there. The GT blows the Pint X out of the water. Pint X is a cool board. My son is loving it, but at the same time, he is 9 years old. And for me, it's like I always say, that Pint X is a bit limited. Just because the pushback comes in at around 16. And I like to go a little bit faster than that, man. It doesn't feel safe when that board kicks back like that. Once again, you can see beautiful Key West. Yeah, this is Mallory Square. And you can see it's not that packed. When I did my group ride, man, it was way more packed out here. It was hard to get through there, and I probably could have rolled through there no problem just now. This guy's admiring my board. He said he wants to be like me when he grows up. But yeah, now let me take you guys down Duval Street. Duval Street is the most popular street in Key West. It's where all the shops and stuff are at. I can't say that I spent a lot of time on Duval Street, though I will be eating breakfast right here this morning in Bagatelle. But look, it's my homeboy. But, for the most part, I stay away from Duval Street. It's somewhere that I used to go when I used to party a lot. And now, I'm in my 40s, mid 40s. I don't go down here as much. I do work down here pretty often. I have shot a commercial for most of these restaurants and stores down here. I've shot in Sloppy Joe's, many of these art galleries, Bagatelle, 915. I've done, even here at the Bull, the Red Garden, I had to do a video up there where it's nudity and the security guard rushed me. And once the security guard rushed me, the manager rushed the security guard and told him, hey, this guy's allowed to do whatever. It was pretty cool, but that's me flexing again. But yeah, Duval Street it's not what it used to be when I used to party, man, that's for sure, because there was a lot more hip hop clubs. Rick's was more hip hop oriented. You had Channel Zero, and then you had my favorite, Epic nightclub. Epic was a crazy club. 7 bars, different, you had your hip hop section, you had a rave section, and I was into doing the most. I'm not gonna get into all the stuff that I was doing, but let's just say, I didn't care anything about sleeping in those days, and I was into a whole lot of designer stuff, Ended up, I tell you guys all the time, I've been to prison, and, I went to prison from Epic nightclub, because I was just living that bad boy life, just having so much fun, partying. But now, I enjoy sleep. I value my sleep. I love being home with my kids. I'm a homebody for the most part. And the only time that you really gonna see me out is when, my wife is making me. It's like, or you see me out making one of these videos, or I might be working, shooting some stuff. Other than that, I am in the confines of my home. I love it. I've been fortunate enough to purchase a home here when things were a lot more affordable. And that's another one of my favorite restaurants right there. I've also done the commercial for this restaurant. I've shot like 7 documentaries for this tattoo shop right here. You know, I've done something for some of everyone. I know a lot of you guys are going to not like that right there. You know, I had to take my board down and walk it. That's not a cool thing, I know. And I usually don't, you know, I usually will jump right off of there, but for some reason today I didn't feel comfortable doing it. And you know, I don't really care about how I look. At this moment, you know, Duval Street's not too crazy. It's New Year's Eve. There are people walking around and stuff. They do have the streets blocked off, but by tonight, you know, this street will look like New York City. It will be foot to foot out here, wall to wall. There will be nowhere that you can actually ride a one-wheel on this street. Right now, you know, I can get away with it. It's smooth sailing, man. It's, you know, it's cool. Here I go again. Hey, y'all. Check me out, y'all. Yeah, but like I say, you know, 2024 has been a great year, man. I appreciate the Onewheel community. I appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for watching. I'm thankful to all my subscribers, all 989 of you. You know, I've almost got 1,000, and I always said, you know, I will get to 1,000 before I actually get to the watch hours, which right now, I think I'm about 350 watch hours away from being partially monetized. And then I'll need another 1,000 on top of that to get fully monetized. So I am on schedule, you know, and I am putting in the work, man. It's like I say, I appreciate you guys. Wife is calling again. Gotta go to breakfast, man. She is not gonna stop calling. I will talk to you guys in a bit. But I'm thankful for all you guys. You know, I'm very thankful for my subscribers, you know, for my likes, for, you know, the growth on my YouTube channel. Like I say right now, I'm sitting at 989 subscribers, 11 subscribers away from having 1,000. And I always said that, you know, I am on pace to make that 1,000 subscribers before I'm even at the watch hours mountain. So I'm still putting in the work, and you know, I'm just grateful for all the growth. And if you haven't already, you know, subscribe, man, if you can, if it's not asking too much. But, you know, I hope 2024 is a very prosperous year for you guys. I hope you get out there and have some fun on the Onewheel and whatnot. You know, a safe year, of course. Definitely have a safe year. And yeah, just keep on shredding, man. Thank you, my people. And, you know, drop them New Year's resolutions down into the comments, man. You know, I'm always in support of, you know, people's wants and needs. It's DB Photography as always, man. Thank you guys for watching. And if you haven't already, go ahead and like, subscribe, ring that bell, do all the cool stuff for your boys. Happy 2024. I'm out.